What's up, Moto Nexthub fam? Today we dive into one of the most hyped hyperbikes on the planet at the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja H2. This machine isn't just another sport bike, it's a technological masterpiece, a supercharged rocket on two wheels, and a statement from Kawasaki that says, performance still matters. In this video, we'll break down its power, tech, design, price, and what makes it stand out in a sea of superbikes. Strap in a broken bar, this one's a beast. Section 1A History. Positioning A0:30 A115. At YIDRS's Sedilla, the Ninja H2 has been the halo model of Kawasaki's sport bike lineup for over a decade. A motorcycle that pushed past the limits of what a production street bike could be. For 2026, Kawasaki keeps the formula largely unchanged, but that's because excellence doesn't always need dramatic reinvention. IDRSS (1/2) Motorcycle.com. This is the flagship of Ninja Performance, the one you buy when you want straight-line acceleration, cutting-edge electronics, and exotic engineering wrapped in a head-turning package. Section 2A Engine Performance A1:15 A230. Under the fairing lies a 998cc supercharged inline-four powerhouse, a design that's become Kawasaki's signature in the H2 series. IDRSS (1/2) Cycle News. For 2026, the Ninja H2 pumps out a claimed 240 horsepower, around 11,500 revolutions per minute, with roughly 105 pounds-feet of torque at 11,000 revolutions per minute, numbers that put it in league with the fastest street bikes ever made. IDRSS (1/2) Cycle News. Thanks to the Supercharger, throttle response is instant, and acceleration is ferocious from idle to high revs. Pair that with the 6-speed dogring gearbox and Kawasaki's quick-shifter for lightning-fast gear changes that keep you pinned in every gear. IDRSS (1/2) Cycle News. Now, top speed figures are jaw-dropping. Unofficial runs see the H2 family flirting with well over 330 km/h, but what's truly impressive is the acceleration and stability at speed. IDRSS (1/2) Reddit. This bike isn't just fast, it's a rocket that feels ready to launch at any given moment. Section 3A Electronics. Rider aids A2:30 A4 At Y section. In the electronics department, the Ninja H2 doesn't hold back. You get a full suite of rider aids, including Kawasaki's cornering management function, KCMF, launch control mode, KLCM, multiple traction and wheelie control settings, engine brake control, and IMU-based stability systems that monitor pitch, roll, and yaw. IDRSS (1/2) Cycle News. There's also a bidirectional quick shifter for seamless up, down shifts, an advanced TFT display for data and ride information, and intelligent ABS with cornering capability. IDRSS (1/2) Cycle News. It's a bike that helps you ride faster, safer, and with more confidence, whether you're on track or carving twisties. Some independent reports even suggest that tech like adaptive ride modes and connected smartphone features are becoming part of the Ninja lineup, enhancing convenience and performance customization. IDRSS (1/2) Kawasaki LA. Section 4A Chassis Handling A4:00 A530. The IDRSS Sedilla chassis and suspension are highlights here. Kawasaki uses a trellis, high-tensile steel frame that balances rigidity with agility. IDRSS (1/2) Kawasaki up front. You get a 43mm inverted K-ABA-S2 fork with adjustable damping and preload. Out back is an Öhlins TTX36 gas-charged shock with adjustability for spring preload, compression, and rebound. IDRSS (1/2) Kawasaki. Braking comes from Brembo-style EMA calipers, biting huge dual 330mm discs up front, with Kawasaki's intelligent anti-lock system backing you up. IDRSS (1/2) Kawasaki. The result, a bike that feels planted, responsive, and predictable, even when you dial up the pace. Whether you're flicking through corners or bombing down a straight, the H2 inspires confidence. Section 5A Design Aerodynamics A5:30 A645, At Y section negation, look at it and you know this is no ordinary sport bike. The Ninja H2's design is a blend of futuristic aerodynamics and aggressive style. Sharp lines, a purposeful stance, and integrated aerodynamic winglets are there for more than just looks. They generate downforce and stability at speed. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Pack wheels. Lighting is fully LED. The display is a modern TFT dash that's easy to read and packed with info. The ergonomics are aggressive, yes, but tailored for control and feedback. Available paint schemes, like mirror-coated spark black or not often seen carbon accents in the carbon model, add to the premium feel. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Kawasaki. Section 6A variants options A6:45, A7:45. At Y middle. IDRSS Adila Kawasaki offers a few variants for 2026, the standard Ninja H2 and the H2 Carbon ABS-A, which adds carbon fiber bodywork, highly durable paint, and often a slightly higher feature list, all while keeping the same blistering performance numbers. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Kawasaki. At Y end there's also the track-oriented H2 ABS with even more power and aerodynamic devices, but remember that one is not street legal in most markets. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Cycle news. Section 7A price value A7:45, A8:30. By degrees now, let's talk money. The 2026 Ninja H2 ABS starts around $32,700 day, and if you go for the carbon trim, prices can creep into the mid $30K range or higher depending on market and options. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Kawasaki +1. In many countries like Pakistan, local pricing can be adjusted for taxes and duties, often landing around PKR 6,600,000 for the H2. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Pack wheels. That puts it well into premium territory, but for what you're getting in engineering, performance, and exclusivity, many riders feel it's justified. Section 8 AWHYT stands out A8:30, A9:30. At Y. So what makes the Ninja H2 truly special? The Superscript 1. It combines Supercharger performance with real-world usability. The Superscript 1, a complete electronics suite that's track-ready but accessible on the street. The Superscript 1 aerodynamics and chassis tech that keep it stable where lesser bikes struggle. The Superscript 1 and Kawasaki's legacy of reliability and engineering excellence. Very few bikes deliver this level of power and sophistication straight from the showroom floor. Ultra A9:38 10 o'clock. IDRSS Sadilla. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja H2. If you're into performance, innovation, and sheer two-wheeled excitement, this bike is a standout. Drop a comment. Hey, what would you want to do first on an H2? Track day, highway blast, or just stare at it in your garage? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews here on Moto Nexthub. Till next time, ride safe and live fast.